Welcome to the live Wicks Talk Show, a place where real conversation sparks inspiration. Join us as we dive into real stories, creativity, and moments that shapes us. Let's get into it.
We welcome you to Live Wicks. We want you down here on the show. We welcome you to Live Wicks. We want you down here on the show. Just take a minute, come down and interview on the show. Oh yeah. Just take a minute, come down and be a part of the show. Oh yeah.
Just a guitarist. He's a force on the stage, known for his electrifying presence, unmatched energy, and shredding skills that leaves a crowd speechless. You've seen him rock out arenas, you've seen him rock out stadiums, you've seen him rock all the above globally. Let me introduce you all to none other than the man himself, Mr. Justin, the Guitar Slayer Lyons. How you doing, Mr. Justin?
Man, I'm blessed, man.
Good to see you, man.
Indeed, dude.
Man, first and foremost, man, just welcome to the show, man.
Thank you, man. It's
Welcome to the
beautiful
show.
to be here, man. I love everything right now.
Man, awesome, man. I know, boy, it has been a crazy, hectic journey for you, man.
Yeah.
And you've been moving, and I'm just super excited. I got a chance to get you in the building, man.
Yeah, it's
You
long
know?
overdue, man. We go way back. So
Way back,
yeah.
man. I think I was telling a friend, I don't know how old, 16, 17, 18, 19, somewhere around there.
Yeah, man.
It's been some years, man.
In church.
In
you know?
church,
It's
man.
beautiful foundation to start, you know?
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. We got so much to talk to. And I know off camera and stuff like that, we've talked numerous times, man. I'm always checking in with you, man, because you're moving, you're working, man. And people are seeing that too. So for those who may not know your journey yet, who is the Guitar Slayer beyond the stage, Justin? So talk to the people, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Well, I think beyond the stage, well, I'm human, just like everybody else, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think as I've been growing in the realm that I'm in and assigned to, or the communities that I'm assigned to, I like to position myself as being a vessel of being a healer via music, of course.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
and lifestyle and I see that I see the conditions of the world.
Yes,
I would say that, you know, and so that's making me be very intentional and aggressive with just, you know, giving love and giving light.
Yeah.
You know, I've been raised and my foundation is church, and my faith is very important to me. So I take that with me everywhere I go. I'll be losing my mind too.
Definitely, man. Definitely, man.
So yeah, family guy, musician. I feel like I'm a gumbo of a human being. So, and I think it's by God design.
Definitely,
you know?
definitely. I'm gonna take you back a little bit. You're originally from the DFW, right?
DFW, Oak Cliff, baby.
Siblings.
Yeah, it's like 8 of us.
It's 8 of you.
Yeah.
And what do you fall at in that?
I'm like,
8?
I'm still the little big brother, but I'm like third to the last.
Third to the last.
Yeah.
So you can still, you know, little big brother, baby brother,
all of that.
Yeah, man. DFW, man. You've seen DFW, I mean, in the years and growing up and stuff like that. You've seen the DFW music scene. You've seen what it's like, man. There's so much talent here in the Metroplex, man. And I say that because I want to know what made you pick up the guitar, and when did you realize it wasn't just a hobby? It was, in you.
So I first picked up the guitar maybe around age 5. That's when my mom really started to see I had something brewing in me. I'm a firm believer of I'm a product of my environment.
Mm-hmm.
And my environment at a young age was church,
Mm-hmm.
where my aunt was on the organ, my other aunt was on drums, my dad was on guitar, my grandmother was singing, my cousins were singing.
Wow.
Everybody, we were like the Jackson 8, you know
Wow.
what I'm saying? But yeah, so just seeing it, sitting on the front row, digesting it, I still remember just wanting to be on the usher board.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Usher
because
board.
because all of the other kids were, I was like, oh, that looks cool. But then I kept gravitating to the musicians, and my mom would always catch me just playing in the mirror with a broom.
Wow.
And I would just be like, pew, 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 as a kid. My mom was like, let me get him a real guitar. My mom invested in me and gave me my first real guitar.
Wow.
And she started seeing that, this kid has something special. And this was before YouTube and everything.
Right.
So just start getting that curation there, man. And then by age 10, had my first studio session. By age 11, I was like
10 in the studio.
I know, right? the record was called Dial Big. It was with the Voices of Praise. I remember very distinctly. And by age 11, I was like the music director over my grandparents' church.
Wow.
So, man, I was being groomed and just formulated to be, doing what I'm doing right now,
Man, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
You've always, and I met you in church too,
Mm-hmm.
man. I met you in church, man. And you've always had that welcome energy.
For sure.
So, being able to, pick up at 5 and she see that in you, man, that's that welcome energy, man, that you possess not only within yourself, but people see that and they gravitate to you, man. So that welcome energy, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, man. My family's huge on love. That's the bulk of my foundation.
Yeah.
So I'm very blessed to have that instilled in me,
So it's not just the guitar that he's from the drums, from keyboards to all the above, man.
Mm-hmm.
So all around, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that confidence, man. How did you build up the confidence to say, okay, well, I'm doing this, I'm gonna be the best at it? Because, as a young guy, I was taught, anything you do it and be the best at it.
For sure.
And building up that confidence, man. What was some of the things that inspired you that helped you to build that confidence?
I got some really valuable notes from my mom early on. I never forget, because I have no musical training. Mm-hmm. But when I was the little one playing the guitar, my mom would sit on the second pew behind me, mm-hmm. and she would be whispering in my ear what to play. Hey, play it like this. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. And the most important note that has gotten me super far was her telling me, never take your eyes off the person singing the song and directing the song. And that has just locked into my brain. So those little notes from mama, of course, that instills crazy amounts of confidence. But being groomed at a young age, by the time I got a teenager, 13, 14, mentally, I was already ahead of a lot of my peers. Yeah. Just because the vibration and the frequency of music and what it does, it's science and God and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So those things started to just let me know that I had a different level of confidence. I started cutting hair in the 6th grade. That helped me get a different level of confidence because I was already instilling myself to be one up and just have more tools. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I didn't get into understanding positioning until like 22, 23, when I started studying stewardship. Yeah. And God was letting me know, like, hey, you can be great at a lot of things, but you have to be a good steward over it. Good steward, yeah. And that's what made me started really taking like my brand or my gift in a different understanding. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you get it's lenses that you look through, man. Yeah. And a lot of people don't understand those lenses, how powerful those lenses and how you look at your gift, how you look at life.
Yes,
man.
sir.
And I'm a believer in looking through those lenses, man. And those lenses take you a long way, man.
Yeah.
And you're showing it. You're doing it, man, and we see it.
Thank
My
you.
connection might be with you via social media because you way over here in Australia, you way over here in China, Japan, wherever it may be.
Yeah, for sure.
However, but the connection is social media. I'm still paying attention to you, making sure you're good.
And I appreciate that.
So yeah, man. You've had the privilege to work with a lot of different artists, man. From I can remember back, you worked with the band, Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, Big Bang. Yeah.
What is a band?
Big Bang.
Big Bang.
And our band was called the Band 6.
The Band 6.
Yeah.
Band 6, man.
That was a good run.
Yeah, man. And then everybody. I think we came out to the showcasing of the video. I think it was maybe a year back.
Oh yeah, Machine Gun Kelly.
Man. What has that been like, man? As for experience, man, and I was gonna get into that now.
Oh man, hey, bring it on. I love it. I love talking about it, man.
Yeah.
What's that like? Just the variation of artists, or just working with Machine Gun Kelly in particular?
It's variation of artists, and then leading up into working. I mean, because all of it is electrifying. It's energy. Those stages are energy, big energy. And I'm not talking about just 500 people. I'm not talking about 1,000 people. I'm talking about hundreds and thousands of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So the experience, man, you have experience, man. It's like crazy.
You know what, man? Because of my grooming in church, so imagine being 10 years old and being amongst 100 people.
Yeah.
That looks like thousands of people to a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
So as I'm growing older and the numbers are getting bigger, now it's nothing to me. It feels like I'm still sitting in front of 100 people sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I think I get more nervous about the smaller, intimate settings, but sitting in front of 50,000 people a night, it's a lot of energy. It's a big rush. But now in probably the last, when I started playing with Lil Wayne, that's when I understood that what I do is mission work, which is crazy to say. But I look at it as mission work, you know what I'm saying? Because like I often ask God, I'm like, yo, why you have me in these situations and in these settings? And I'm like, yo, like, what are you trying? I know I'm not gonna slip and fall, but like, what's the premise here? And then that's when it started feeling like, yo, like I have a greater mission that just supersedes the guitar. The guitar just got me in the room.
Yeah. That space, it got you in that space, man. But people understand and find out who Justin, the Guitar Slayer is, man. You have so much more to offer than just a guitar. Yeah, true. And a lot of people don't know that side of me yet, so I'm super thankful for these kinds of moments. But even like I started out in church, which is the gospel sector. So we all know what the gospel sector is. I always had a love for jazz. Thankful to God to have been able to do jazz. R&B was fun when I was working with like Vivian Green and Eric Roberson and those guys. Even our Dallas greats, Geno Young, the Count Wisdom Band, Karma Rogers, all of those people. And when I started getting into like the hip hop sector, which is like the Lil Waynes, that was fun. It was different, but it's still music. Just knowing how to have the right perspective to know how to approach the music. But that taps into our producing background, Definitely.
And then K-pop was totally different. Now K-pop is what really opened up another can of worms.
Yeah, I was actually about that was my next question. K-pop. Tell us about K-pop.
The K-pop was another can of worms because they were so forward on fashion, they were so forward on style, on the care of body, longevity, so many sectors that lane opened up for me. But sitting under an incredible music director at the time, his name was Gil Smith, who's been like a guru and from all the way back to Aaliyah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he covered so many artists, but being able to sit under him, sit with him, study him, like that groomed me in a very special way too. And it was only what I did that for 10 years.
Wow.
The K-pop stuff for 10 years.
Wow.
Man. So just getting a lot of that grooming, man. I definitely felt like when I came back home to Dallas, I felt like I was an alien sometimes.
Wow.
Just because I was already like so progressively ahead.
So your mental balance, your mental balance, your exercise and stuff like that, night after night, day after day, man. The toll, man. I'm sorry, the toll and keeping yourself up, man. How and what are preparations for you for that, man? As far as working out and stuff like that.
Well, we have sports backgrounds,
Right.
so I still apply my high school and college basketball training to my repertoire as a musician.
Okay.
I still go to the gym, still work out. I still go to basketball court just to run suicides. Just because I know when I'm on stage, I'm jumping around. I gotta have lung capacity.
Yeah.
And I also want to have the physique. You know what I'm saying? I think there's I think most times when people look at a rock star, they automatically think like women, drugs, alcohol. And I'm like, yo, let me give a different perspective of that. Because it's not all about drugs, women, and alcohol,
Correct.
So you can have the proper balance. Drink a lot of water.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, stay hydrated, man.
Stay hydrated. I've definitely been in the hospital a few times from dehydration, just from passing out, from dehydration. Wow. But the thing that keeps me going is my mental space, man. When I do come back home, I still go to my grandparents' church. That's still about 30 to 50 members. And I do that just to keep me humble. Yeah. Just to keep me grounded.
Continually under the cover and hedge of protection. Man.
Yeah, big time. And they're praying for me and everything. But like I go there because it just reminds me of where I came from.
Where you came from.
And I still sit over there where I started out playing. So for me it's always nostalgic, and then I go back into the real world and I'm like, all right, now we're rolling again,
Let's get into a style. You said the Vivian Greens, you work with a lot of people. You've done videos also, right?
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite videos, you already know what I'm going to, was when you was in the video with a couple of Forevers, man.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
That was pretty dope, man. I looked on that video, I was like, man, that's freaking Guitar Slayer, man. Like
that's crazy.
I ain't want to be so excited and just call him and say, man, hold on, you ain't tell me nothing about this, man.
There's still people that don't know that was me in there.
Wow, but that was like super dope, man.
Yeah, it was.
So, being a fan, man, I've always been a fan of your gift and of who you are, man. But seeing that kind of I'm like, well, I'll be doggone.
Yeah,
I was about to see somebody on TV for the very first time.
Sure,
I was that big kid, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Chrisette. Shout out to Chrisette for that, man. Me and Chrisette, we go way back. That was a very special moment. She didn't have to include me in that video, but she always saw something special in me, my artistry and me being just bold in how I move,
Yeah.
But I just recently linked back up with her.
That's what's up,
on this tour. We hadn't talked in like 10 years.
Wow.
And so just being able to come together and reconcile and be adults and move forward and in love has been really cool.
Yeah, man. That was just one of the ones I remember, man. I was super amped up. I was like, yeah, Justin.
Yeah, man.
And I know you about Justin,
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, go get it.
Yeah, man. I've been getting it, man. And it's been a journey, man. Especially with being in Dallas, because we don't have the same infrastructure as the New York, LA, Chicago, Philly. Like they are set up to help the artists pop and go. Dallas is not set up like that yet.
So how far are we behind? Tell the truth in your mind. How far, from the New Yorks to the Dallas, they say we down here in the Bible Belt, we way behind. Up there is like,
I don't know, man. I still maybe like 3 to 5 years behind. 3 to 5 years behind now? Yeah.
Wow.
And people are still, I think there is a shift happening in Dallas. There's a huge shift happening, especially with everybody moving here, the companies moving here. Yeah. And it's a lot of ground to break here.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of hope in the artists. I'm around the world so often, and I'm looking at I'm going to the jam sessions, and I'm still like, they don't got none on Dallas. And no disrespect to the other places. No disrespect to y'all. Y'all are great. what y'all do everywhere is great as well. But I mean, like, I'm not saying that because I'm from Dallas, but Dallas just has some different to their music, how they approach what they do, you know?
Yeah.
And so, but it's gonna be a turnaround. I want to have my hands in it as well.
Definitely,
on
man.
that turnaround.
Yeah, your hands are definitely in it, man. And shoot, I'm just grateful and thankful to know you, man.
Man, dude, we got a lot of ground to break together. So
Yeah, man.
yeah.
So creating and preparing yourself for a show, going into your mindset. Are there some things that you listen to when you're creating or preparing for a show? What's your mindset?
On a show day,
Yeah.
My routine when I wake up, I'll listen to Joe Osteen.
Okay.
So I can get my dose of hope.
Yeah.
Because he speaks about hope.
Yeah.
And then I'll listen to maybe like a Bill Winston, who gives me my dose of faith. And then I go into the arena, and then I'll walk around the stadium while they're setting up the stage, just so I can feel the energy of the arena, and I can put my energy in the arena as well.
Yeah.
And while I'm walking in the arena, I'm praying. I'm just kind of, getting my mind together, et cetera, because I try to conserve my energy because I give so much. Our set is like 2 hours long. So I give so much for those 2 hours. Everybody does. But I just like take it in, breathe it in, and I have an energy and a spirit of gratefulness.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yo, God, I still can't believe I'm still in these arenas. I've been touring for 25 years now. That's crazy.
It's been a while.
Yeah, man. And I'm thankful. And so just spirit of gratitude. And then when it's getting closer to showtime, I'll sit down and I'll watch like my playlist of Prince. Prince is one of my favorite people to consume before a show. His theatrics, his movements, his swag, his style, all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I consume a lot of that. Even I listen to some of his music because he's so funky. And even though we're doing rock, I know I'm a black man playing rock music.
Right.
So I gotta put that soul to it. I gotta put some stank on it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the difference.
Yeah. So I listen to that and that prepares me and it gets me ready, man. And go out there with the mumble mentality and kill it.
Hey, you said it right there, the mumble mentality. Man.
Yeah, man.
What's something fans don't see about the life tour that the world surprised them?
What is it that the fans don't see about me that might surprise them?
Yeah, about life on tour that didn't surprise them. And you pretty much open book. I know, but fans might not know. Just real simple.
Okay, here's one. This is just a funny one. Everybody thinks that the green room is lit.
It's lit, huh?
And realistically, man, we are backstage in the green room, just
chilled out.
We want to chill, but everybody wants to get back there because everybody wants to be in the mix, etc. And they think it's popping. So I feel like that's one thing that people would really be surprised about. Yeah. Now we know how to turn it into a party, but like most times the green room is just like, we chill.
What's green room is for chilling. That's what it's for, chilling. It's preparing yourself. It's
green is life, all of that.
I ain't saying 420 time, but I'm just joking, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Hey, it's all good,
it's
you know
all
what I'm saying?
good.
Nothing against it. Hey,
it's
enjoy
love.
yourself, man. What's been one of the toughest moments in your journey, and how did you push yourself through it? And I know I want to go there, but I don't want to go there. I know it's the most time you've seen, and traveling journey, then coming back home, family and stuff like that, man. What's been one of the toughest moments in your journey, and how did it push you?
I think latest challenge has been, I give 3. One, after losing my grandfather,
Mhm.
that was interesting, but I was, this gonna sound crazy, but I was excited about it.
Mhm.
I was excited because even I was thrilled to see what was going to come from it.
Mm.
Even I was anxious to see what's this new version of Justin going to be
Mhm.
from now losing such a very important pillar, a very important individual in my life, you know?
Mhm.
And then it was a struggle because leaving and going out on the road and not being able to be home to help family console or even give myself time to sit with it and grieve and
Mhm.
you know. So even like this past tour, man, we used to do this song called Dingo Forever. Kels lost one of his friends.
Mm.
And so he wrote a song about it and we would perform it on stage. But it was a line in that song that says, did you know that it was time for you to leave?
Mm.
And dude, I was on stage and I just started crying. I just
Wow.
started, man, nobody knew it because I was like moving and grooving, but dude,
Wow.
I was bawling so hard because it made me think about the conversation I had with my grandfather on that Friday night. I was chilling with him because I was always going and sitting with him and playing with him just to help soothe and heal. And he was like, hey, come Monday, grand boy, I won't be here. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, how you know that? Like, you know what I'm
Wow.
saying?
Wow.
So that was a moment that was hard for me on tour, and my bandmates didn't even know that I was going back to the band room or on the bus, and I was just soaking in tears, you know. But you know, I needed it. I needed that purging.
Yeah.
You know, the other one is like when we encountered injuries. You know, still we are athletes.
Correct.
What we just did was a 62 show run, night after night after night after night, different city every night. Yo,
62 shows. Yeah.
dude, it was unreal. Just the pounding on our bodies, man, and yeah, it's crazy. That is always a challenge on the road.
Yeah.
So we have to take extra precautions and extra steps at getting the massages we need, eating right so we don't get inflamed, all of the science that keeps a LeBron James being a very athletic individual at 41 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah, and I don't even tell people I'm 40. You know, I just try to hide that as much as possible. But
You know,
I embrace it.
black don't crack,
Man,
so we
we
don't even
ain't
look at it.
cracking.
So, I don't even look for it.
Man,
I
yo,
ain't
we
for
hey,
it. But yeah, man. So,
yeah, man. Yeah, we it's definitely challenges being away from home, being away from family, but also being away from family and home so long, man. Sometimes it made me feel like this gonna sound crazy. Like I know what it feels like to be dead
mm,
because like life goes on without you.
right.
And my nieces and nephews, they're growing, they're doing their thing, the families doing their family thing, and I'm on the road like, where y'all at? Like, you know, so it gets lonely. It can get very lonely. And then flying back home and I'm not being greeted by my wife and kids. I'm not married, never been married or anything like that. I don't have any kids. So flying and still coming back home to an Uber, sometimes that hits me at the stage I'm in now.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But it'll change
Yeah,
eventually.
definitely. Like for yourself, not only yourself, but for me too. You know,
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
not married, no kids, anything like
Yeah.
that. So
And the hit's different.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
It really hit me here last week when I was taking headshots. Man, I had a little young lady named Aria.
Okay.
She, 2 months now. She was sitting there in my lap on my chest and went straight to sleep. And I got a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's one day, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We just keep our head straight, move forward, and
Stay
think,
focused.
stand focused. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
You said some musician, man. Musician. What as far as looking, I know you said Prince. I know you work with the likes of a lot of people and stuff like that. One specific person or legend um, that really inspired you? That you can just dial and be like, I know you got plenty of them, but one that just like, okay, this is embedded in me. This is like embedded in me.
You know what? I have to give a special shout. I tell this dude this all the time, but he's a jazz legend that lives right here in Arlington, Texas. But his name is Arlington Jones.
Arlington Jones. Wow.
And he's a jazz legend.
Wow.
And people,
Big shout out, man.
big shout out, Arlington Jones. He's one of my
Wow.
favorite humans, man. He was a college professor at the time at Cedar Valley. And I was going to Cedar Valley and I was taking like business management classes. And then I was doing audio engineering as my backup. And then the guys wanted me to join keyboard ensemble. That's where a bunch of keyboard players are in there learning music that is being led by Arlington Jones. And they asked me to come and play bass. They were like, yo, we need a bass player. You should play bass. I'm like, okay, I'll audition. Cool. Had to sit down with Arlington. He heard me play the bass and was instantly like, you're in.
Yeah.
You know, even though I missed the deadline of being in it, but he let me in. And I never forget, he gave me a solo to one of his records that we were doing. And I start going in. And he was like, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? I'm soloing. He was like, no. Teach me your language. Like, if I don't know what you're saying, how can you teach it to me?
Oh, wow.
Music is, see, that's what I'm like. So imagine being like 20, 21 and getting like this mind blowing advice. And he was like, yo, say hello. How you doing? My name is Justin. Hello, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And just go back and forward on the conversing like we're doing now. And that has
super dope.
That changed how I see music, how I view music, how I hear music, how I feel music. Yeah, and I take that with me. So shout out to Arlington Jones.
Big shout out.
Yeah.
Big shout out. Arlington Jones. Wow.
Yeah.
Man, it's just amazing, man, how many people don't know how to let the conversation just happen between you and your instrument.
It's a lost art,
man.
It's a lost
like,
art.
Like artists, man. You see artists, man, where they just, you know, making love to the microphone as they sing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's amazing, man.
Yeah, man.
And
People feel that.
That's gonna be stuck in me now. I'm not gonna get it, even though I don't play instrument, but hey, I can color some music, man. I can mix and do all that stuff. I'm pretty solid at it,
This
man.
this guy's a beast. This guy's a beast in everything.
So, yeah, man. People coming up, man. I know there's a lot of eyes on you, man. And we're almost coming to the end of this.
No worries.
What advice would you give someone trying to turn their passion into a profession? And I know you've helped and you've worked with a lot of young artists, young musicians, all the above. What advice can you give someone to try to turn their passion to a profession?
Understand your why. No, find your why. I would say find your why. Even just this past week, I was sitting and talking with a few artist friends, and we have so many gifts and so many talents. And it's so easy to just put out a product, but if you don't know why you're doing it or what you're saying, what's the point of it? It's all music and stuff is already like kind of really getting oversaturated because everybody feels like they can do music, and everybody's a producer now, everybody's a beat maker, everybody is everybody now.
Yeah.
But it's not a lot of substance. I think the substance is kind of lacking. And when you eat good food, man, you want it to stick to you. You know what I'm saying? So I think knowing your why, finding your why. I think when I started diving into like mental health, that made my music change. When one of my good friends took his life, man, that affected me in a way. I was like, man, like this is not cool. Like I felt a way because I wish he would have came and talked to me. And then it made me feel another way because I was like, was I did I even exude the energy of being open enough for him to come to me? All of the things, but it's just all growing. It's all growing. But that sparked my interest in just my music has to be life. When I attach what I do to a why, now when I'm on stage, I'm looking out in the audience to see who can I connect with. I can see the people that's hurting. I can see the people that's having a good time. I can see the people that are empty. I can see the people that just need a hug. I can see that stuff now. And it's all because I knew what my why was.
Yeah.
And my why is what helps me to keep pushing. No, I got to drop this song because somebody needs to hear it. Oh, I got to write these lyrics because somebody need to look in the mirror and quote these lyrics back to themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's so different than, hey, look at me play some cool stuff. Who cares about that?
Right.
Everybody doing cool stuff.
Right.
So having a why and more people being connected like that, man. I had a young lady come up to me once and was like, you saved my life. I was like, whoa, okay, how? She was like, because I didn't know about God.
Wow.
But you talk about God so much that it made me dive into it. I was like,
yeah.
That's when I started realizing it's way deeper than guitar.
It's way deeper than guitar. And eyes are on you when you think they're not. So people are watching, people are listening, they observing.
For sure.
So
I want to give them something to look at too.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What's next for the Guitar Slayer, man? What's next? I know you got some traveling getting ready to happen, man.
Yeah, leaving a few days to head to Australia.
Yeah.
We're still doing the tour. The tour is officially over July, and going to Japan sometime in August, but working on new music. I'm producing new music. I have been scouting new artists that I want to take and cultivate and start like some artist development training for them. You know, I still have my studio out in Dallas, and working on a signature guitar, which is really amazing for my brand and just my own self like accomplishment. You know, it's like a trophy for me. You know. Yeah. To put many years in the game and now to be presented with a signature deal, like I'm stoked about that, you know.
Yeah, and these are things we should be looking out for, right?
Yeah, man. You know, I'm super excited about it, man. But I'm super excited to just keep pushing the new music. I just recently dropped I didn't drop Dallas film director Snoop Robinson.
Snoop, yeah.
Yeah, he just dropped a movie called Frenemies, and I had the honor and privilege of film scoring it.
Wow.
So that was an amazing, journey. That was a up and down, but shout out to both Corey and Chick for helping me with that process.
Yeah. Corey is my host for Comedy Nights, man. Corey Espy, man.
Oh,
Corey Espy,
see, I was talking about my man Corey Smith. I'm sorry. Yeah. My man Corey Smith. Yeah.
You also know Corey Espy though, right?
I know the name.
I know Snoop. He's working with Snoop. So man, wow.
Small world.
It's a small world, man.
Big time.
Then one of the young ladies that's working with Snoop on that too is Donette.
Oh yeah.
Linicum.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
We're so connected.
We are, man. There's so much talent here.
It's crazy, man.
So much talent here. That's why I already know that stuff I'm doing, the stuff you're doing, stuff that they're doing, like we're on the map. Dallas is being represented really great. Shout out even to my man Steve, who's killing like the Dallas scene with like helping booking artists and getting them where they need to be, when they need to be, all of that stuff, man. And it definitely takes like a collaborative force to make any vision come to life, you know?
Man, shout out to Corey and Steve, man.
Yeah,
shout
man.
out to you guys, man. Awesome, man. And this is like my little brother too, man. I hardly ever I say it, but I don't say it in front of a lot of people. But this is like my brother, man. But
real talk.
Make sure y'all take care of him. He got allies, man.
Man. No, we go way back, man. And shout out to you, man, for I love seeing where you are at now.
Yeah.
A lot of us have given up.
Yeah.
In our peers, but I remember coming to your house and being in the room. You had the studio set up, like you had a vision even then. So
still there.
And seeing, wow, that's beautiful, man. And seeing how you just expanded in more depth of your craft and your gift, man. I'm ecstatic for you, man. So
Thank you,
congratulations, man.
Thank you, man. It's about staying the course, man.
Yeah,
But when you're under the correct guidance, man,
for sure.
stay in the course, and it ain't nothing. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure, big time.
So, man, shout outs to you, man. I got some rapid fire questions for you, man,
Dun,
real
dun,
quick.
dun.
So, favorite city to perform in?
It's supposed to be rapid, right?
I was like,
I'm supposed to be going fast. All right, off real. Right now I'm gonna say London.
London. Favorite song to get you hyped?
Ooh, hold on. Dun, 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 dun. I Know God Breathe on This by Kanye West.
Kanye West. All right. Dream artist to collaborate with?
Dream artist to collab with is her.
Her. One word to describe your sound?
Healer.
That's what's up, man. That's all, Justin.
I was ready.
Give you
all right, what you got? What you got? Yeah.
We're gonna outro this thing, man. Man, I appreciate you.
This is really cool, man. Bless you, man.
Appreciate you pulling up.
Bless you, man. Bless you. Seriously. Bless you.
I want you to take 1 second and look right here in this camera, man, and tell the people all your handles, how to connect with you, all the above, management, all the above, man. So take a quick second.
Yo, so this your boy Just, J-U-S, short for Justin. Justin Lyons is the full name, but you can follow me at Guitar Slayer 24. You can go to guitarslayer.com. You can get some merch, some G-Slay merch. All my handles are Guitar Slayer 24. My production handle is just_hits 24, just hits. My style stuff is at just_looks, just looks 24. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. You can find me somewhere in the world. You know, you can go to Spotify, Apple, all of those things. Type in Justin Lyons, Lyons, and you'll be able to find my catalog of music. And there's new music coming, so stay tuned. And if you're battling anything, just know God loves you. I love you. Keep faith and keep prayer in your life, and you'll be okay.
Man, I appreciate you pulling up and sharing your story with us, man. Your energy, like I say, it's contagious, man.
Man, bless you, man.
And your journey is inspiring. And I know people are looking and paying attention, man. Make sure to tap in, follow, and stay locked in with Justin, the Guitar Slayer Lyons. This is a live Wicks Talk Show where the vibe is always lit. Thank you for tuning in. We'll holla at you.
Holla.
We good.